WUMA stars. This is a type of binary stars. So there can be that there is not one star, but there can be that there are two quite close to each other. And it's not the sun orbited by a planet, but by another star. And these WUMA stars, these are convex binaries. They are so close together that their atmospheres are actually touching each other. And one of them, after which they all are named, is in the constellation Great Bear, Ursa Major, and that is W Ursa Majoris. And so they're called WUAM stars. They are yellowish white, and they have actually the same color, which by other binary stars doesn't have to be the case. But here it is so. Even if they had, before they were in complete contact, had different colors. And they are sharing an atmosphere, and their gases and atmospheres are standing together. And if one would be there at the place where the gravities are cancelling out through the both, then one would feel weightless. And that is the inner Lagrangian point. Now, and that is not there might be the inner Lagrangian point where gravity is cancelling each other out. The book isn't explaining it. Somehow the bigger, stronger, more massive one is consuming the other one over time then completely. Now, before that happens, there can happen two other things. They can be like RSCVN stars. By RSCVN stars, they are two stars as well, quite close together, and so close together that they're having so strong gravity influence onto each other that then one is orbiting around the other one is turning with it, always facing with the same, more massive side to the other one. Like the moon is always facing with the same side the Earth. It's turning on its own axis and the speed as it's going around the Earth. So we're facing also the same side the Earth, and there's a hot in that these are burning stars, and so hot that the atoms are falling apart. They are losing an electrons outside on the shells, and there are now more protons in the nucleus of the atoms than electrons on the shells, and therefore they are ionized. So they are no longer neutral with the same amount of protons as electrons, and that means they are charged because they are now ions, and they are moving because they are turning. And whenever a charged mass is moving, that creates a magnetic field. And so they have a magnetic field which is interfering with the gases in creating their dark sunspots. And another thing do these WUMA stars have with other binaries, with the algal systems or algal variables. By these algal variables, where they are eclipsing each other. So if they are next to each other, so if a person would be sent there, if it would be there, but it wouldn't work. If it would stand next to each other, from the person looking, then one sees it the brightest. If the darker one is in front, then it is quite a lot darker, again very bright, and in front, the brighter one in front would be still a little bit darker, but not so much, so they would be eclipsing binaries, algal variables also. Now, these are WUMA stars, so two stars together that actually the atmospheres are touching each other. According to Mark A. Garlick's Cosmic Binary book on the page 84 and 85, the positions and views expressed are the ones of a source and don't necessarily align with my own or with the ones of the entity spoken of.